metal and turning wheels. Countless lives bound in chains of lies. United by one certainty. All shall fall and wither and decay. And now, by the will of Abaddon, our War Master, I shall be the herald of that truth. The stars of Charadon shall weep, the machines of Metallica shall rot, and when their forges are cooled, and their flesh calls out for mercy, I will be there to welcome them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So I want to say thank you for everyone who joined me during the live stream. Now there wasn't that much dedicated to 40k, it was mostly an AoS show, as we were talking about early in the week. We knew that Slannesh was going to be a big thing. When it came to the decay part of it, there was some hype around Death Guard and what that was going to be, and of course the trailer you just watched was a part of that, because they've just announced a new book now called Warzone Charadon, which is going to feature Death Guard, Adeptus Mechanicus, Imperial Knights, and Drakara, and this is Act 1 of that series, so it looks like it's going to be a multiple series of books, and it's probably going to have more factions covering that war zone. They did mention that this will push the Lord forward, and one of the things that I was confused about, and I am still a bit confused about because they didn't mention it, is this during the Indominus Crusade, or is this after the Indominus Crusade? Because we know the lore that is set after the Indominus Crusade does involve the Death Guard with plague wars and stuff that's happening around the Ultraman sector and stuff like that. So I'm wondering, is this a part of that timeline, or is this during the Indominus stuff? Again, I read the article and I can't see anything. Maybe I'm missing something somewhere. So if anyone managed to catch that on the stream, then please post it below, because I would really like to know what the hell is going on with this timeline and where we actually are. Now, when it comes to this book, I've got to say, it all depends when this is going to be coming out. Now, for me personally, as I mentioned on the stream, I would much rather have a codex come out rather than a Warzone book. I know why they want to bring a Warzone book out, because they want to, maybe do other battles and stuff like that. But the problem is, at the moment, is that a lot of people don't have their, well, more or less everyone doesn't have their rules. The only people that have their rules now is majority of the Space Marine players and the Necrons. So when you start giving rules out for like Admech and Imperial Knights and Drakara, even though when they haven't got their codexes, a lot of people are going to have a problem with that. And I understand why they have a problem with that, because they'd rather have their codex and then have these Warzone books come after those codexes. And on the subject of new codexes, we actually got 2 more announced. Well, I say 2 more announced. We knew that the Dark Angel one was coming, and it had that awesome little front cover. You can see it in the background now. And in this, they went over a bit on the stream, where it was like interrogation and stuff. It's in the background. You can do things to Dark Angel models if they're fallen and everything like that. My only concern with that is that I've never really seen a Dark Angel army deployed on the tabletop. Someone said in chat, well, every Dark Angel army that's deployed is technically a fallen army, which made me laugh. But in this codex, it says here some bullet points: launch faster and more deadly Raving Wing assaults, initiate units including dreadnoughts into the Death Wing. That seems pretty nice. I wonder if we're actually going to get Blade Guard actually into the Death Wing now, because the problem with the Blade Guard is that they actually weren't given the Death Wing. Oh no, it was the Inner Circle wording they weren't given, and a lot of people were like, what the hell, the Death Guard, but they don't get the Inner Circle kind of thing. It was a meme about it and stuff like that, which I always found quite funny. And another thing, it says hunt the Fallen with a range of new stratagems and relics. Again, I go back to my earlier point, I don't really see Fallen played a lot. Maybe this is something that could work if they give Fallen new rules that make people play Fallen, but until then, I just think it's lost in the wind for me personally. Again, you Dark Angel players may disagree, and I'd love to get your feedback on that kind of stuff. And the next one that was revealed was the Drakara, aka the Dark Eldar. To me, they'll always be called the Dark Eldar. It's nice to see that Xenos are getting some love. The only bad thing about this is that I was expecting like a model preview or something. This is, I think this is the thing that, well, it didn't, I won't say it let me down, but it was like everyone was getting new models and everything previewed, every like, you know, Necromunda, Lord of the Rings, the AoS stuff, and in 40k it was just books, and it felt very, very underwhelming for Warhammer 40,000. I'm not saying that I wanted Primaris stuff or anything like that, I'm just saying any new model would have been welcomed on the stream. Anyway, the few of the bullet points on this, it says, you know, they're going to have more attacks, higher damage, lethal combat output across the board. The actual stat sheet they showed off, which is in the background now of the Incubi, you know, damage 2 and stuff. I like, this is the thing I've been talking about. Since everyone is going to wounds 2, all they're going to do to balance that is make weapons do damage to. This is why, you know, I'm investing in heavy intercessors, because they are 3 wounds and toughness 5, and it's a lore army when I make it, because the Reclaimers of Dawn always deploy in Gravis army. That's a new lore. I've just made it up right now. But the main reveal of this event, yes, we had the Lord of the Rings, we had the Necromunda stuff. I'm not really going to cover them because I don't really follow them that much. Yeah, I am getting into Lord of the Rings, but it's just something, you know, I just want to move on to the main showing of the actual stream, which is, of course, was AoS. And it's Sigvald returning. A lot of people say, well, Sigvald died at the, he got turned into marble and smashed and stuff. But obviously, you know, he survived somehow because he's back. And his model does look fantastic. Again, I'm not really a big AoS player. I've never been into AoS. I can't really get into the lore, so that's what doesn't attract me to it. But the thing that popped out to me straight away on the stream is Fulgrim. Like, this guy is like kind of like Fulgrimish, his armor over flamboyant and stuff. And I actually said on the stream myself is that when it comes to this model, I think that this could actually make a really, really cool clone Grim. For those of you who have read the Fabius Bile novels, you know what I'm on about. So maybe if you like, you know, cut the horns off, maybe fill in like where his arseless chaps are showing and stuff like that. Maybe you can make a nice little model for that, and you can deploy him maybe as like full Grim on the tabletop and just, you know, do some really cool narrative and battles with him and that kind of stuff. Anyway, Chaperoonios, that is me done for another video. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. As always, again, thank you for all those who tuned in to the watch along stream. We had fun as we always do, no matter what was shown off. I would love to get your thoughts and feedback on the stream, on the stuff that was previewed. Death Guard people, Drakari people, Dark Angel people. Something that I would absolutely have loved from today's stream is that if they showed off the next set of codexes, like, yes, we know Dark Angels and the Drakari coming, but maybe like the next set of months. Maybe we'll get something like that in December or something, but that is something that I was really looking forward to see, so people can start planning their armies, because that's a lot of questions I keep getting. Hey, Valrak, do you know when the next codexes are coming, so I can start saving for such and such? And we don't know that, so it'd be nice that GW could put that out there maybe within like the next month, so people could start planning that type of stuff. Anyway, enough waffling for me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching as always. See you in a bit. Have a great day, and bye-bye.